Hello everyone, this is Abhishek. I'm going to show you a small demo of my live capstone project. It's an AI powered voice assistant using GPT 3.5. It's a mortgage loan sales assistant officer, that is like a mortgage officer, where when you go on a particular website and then you ask for to check your self eligibility for the mortgage loan, that are you eligible or not. So what it does is it's completely voice powered. I'll show you a little quick demo, then I'll explain you a little more of what this is actually about. So imagine that you are going to a website and then you want to inquire that how much loan you are eligible for against your mortgage, for your mortgage. So that's what you do. So you go on the website and then you say, hi, my name is Abhishek, I'm looking for a loan. So you just go onto the website and then like you are having a natural conversation with a particular client, with a person like the sales officers. It's like that. So you go onto the website and then you are talking into a natural language. This take a little time or to run it on my laptop because since I'm running it on my own machine. So you listen to this.
Hello Abhishek. That's great to hear. I'd be happy to help you with your loan. Before we proceed, could you please let me know which location in the US you are interested in?
So the question is it's asking which location I'm interested in. So I say that let's say I'm looking for in Seattle. Hi, I'm looking in Seattle. That would be great. So the great thing about this part is that you can have a conversation in a completely natural language, irrespective of your wrong verbs, wrong pronouns, and everything.
Great choice, Abhishek. Seattle is a wonderful city. Are you just looking to buy in Seattle, or are you also considering a few other adjacent cities?
So this was a requirement by the client that when the person says about the city, it has to ask about the cross county, because there in the US they have the county system, right? It has to ask about the county which it is looking for. Now, so it is asking that are you looking just in Seattle or are you asking in some adjacent cities also? So we would just say, no, I'm just looking in Seattle. That would be fine for me. So you just say it on just like that, and then it will respond to you with the next question. So these are a set of questions which the clients want to ask, and on basis of that, once as you give your details, it gives you an output.
Perfect, Abhishek. Seattle is a fantastic city to explore. Now, just to confirm, when you mention Seattle, are you referring to King County in Washington State?
So it responds to, remember, it remembers my name and it is asking the next for the questions. It is cross checking that are you referring to this particular county, because that was a requirement of the client. Yes, I'm looking in that Washington State county. So the next question would be what kind of amount you have, down payment amount you have. So it will ask you that question, and on basis of that it calculates at the back end, and then it gives you the final result. So you see this.
That's great, Abhishek. King County in Washington State includes Seattle, so you're on the right track. Excellent choice. Now, let's move on to the next question. How much money do you have available for a down payment?
So you see this. So what it is doing is it is asking for this question, and then it asking about the down payment. I say that I have, let's say, I have maybe $15,000. So I told you the amount, how much amount I have for my down payment. The next question is it just the total amount you have, or do you have any extra savings for the other process? So all these questions are there in particular order. So remember that it is giving me this response. So the questions will be asked in this particular order, but the way it is asking will be different depending on the how you're having a conversation. That is very important. It doesn't, so the order will be same, but the language will change. These words will not be like the same like previous bots where you have if and else questions, either this or that. So this is the difference between.
That's a good amount, Abhishek. Having $15,000 for a down payment is a great start. Does that amount include the funds for your closing costs, or is that saved separately?
So it is asking that do you have any separate saved amount for your closing costs, except the closing costs. So this was also again the requirement by the client that it needs to ask, because they want the particular details to capture, so that on basis of that they can actually tell what amount of the loan the person is actually eligible for. No, this is the total I have. I had just $15,000. So this is the beauty that this kind of voice assistant power, it can be used in any business, and it takes hardly 1 week to 2 week to develop, and it's so you see now. So this the beauty about this is that this can be used for any kind of generation of bots, and it takes hardly 1 week to 2 week to develop. It simply works on basis of simple principle of RLHF, where you just give your prompts and it gives you an output. It's just the prompt has get better as you experience with it. The person who is building, like I have built it over a period of time, so that where things used to take 1 year and 2 years before, now it takes just a week and two, without using any train data and test data. So let's just see what it says.
Understood, Abhishek. With a down payment of $15,000, let me calculate the mortgage loan amount you may be eligible for. Please give me a moment. Based on the information you provided, you may be eligible for a mortgage loan in the range of $A B. However, to provide you with a more accurate range, I need to ask you a few more questions. Are you salaried hourly, salaried monthly, or self-employed?
So you see this. So what is happening here is that it is saying you're eligible for $A to B. So what it does is that all the details which has been captured, that all those details goes to an API in a backend where they're already having their model running, and it tells you the final amount of loan the person is actually eligible for. Okay, and on basis of that, it calculates the amount, and then it gives you the final amount on basis of the information you have given. But if the person is actually interested in knowing more, and if he wants to share the details more, then you go further and you ask further questions and answer the further questions, and then it gives you a final detail about the final range of amount that the person is actually eligible for. So this is a small this was a small demo, and please have a look, and I will also put my GitHub link, and the chat, just it's not the voice powered, just the chat powered on the Hugging Face model. You can go and put your APK and you can play with it, and then you can see how it works for you. And so that's it from my side, guys, and this is the beauty. I'm very fascinated that how these small models can be, how this is quick to develop, and voice power, it can be used for the same set of code, can be used for any kind of business. That's the beauty of this part is it just takes 15 days, to be very honest, to develop this kind of thing. Okay, guys.